各位乘客用掌声欢迎 PLEAGUE Crew。
So polished, usually modest, but when is the last time you seen it this stylish without a stylist? It's been a long time, I've been on this road, I'm racking my mileage up. They don't get loud with us, cause they know we wild as fuck. We know they scared of us, no they don't care for us. They wasn't there for us, up in them trenches, hopping them fences, making the plays while they riding the benches, yeah. Got cool intentions, yeah. I see my goal and get cold into sand, but when counting our sins, I don't have no friends, I can't help we tearing it down. Get loud for me. Get loud for me. Get loud for me. Hands in the crowd, we tearing it down. Get loud for me. Heart of a lion, fire inside me blaze like a siren. Why would you try it? Wake up the beast, no I can't keep silent. I put my time in, now it's my time. Your time is expiring. Blood, sweat and tears, I conquered my fears. I'm ready to fly now. We know they scared of us. No, they don't care for us. They wasn't there for us. Up in them trenches, hopping them fences, making the plays while they riding the benches. Yeah, got cool intentions. Yeah, I see my goal and get cold into sand. But when counting our sins, I don't have no friends. I came here to win. My start is your end. Now let it begin now. Get loud for me. Get loud for me. Get loud for me. Hands in the crowd, we tearing it down. Get loud for me. Get loud for me. Get loud for me. Hands in the crowd, we tearing it down. Get loud for me.
掌声谢谢 PLEAGUE Crew。谢谢我们热情活力的 PLEAGUE Crew。Hello， 线上以及现场所有的乘客球迷，大家好，我是李一博 PLEAGUE，
我是小雨，
欢迎大家在礼拜五的晚上呢进场一起支持我们的主场。我们今天要一起守住每一球，拿下胜利。
没错，我们因为季后赛也特别推出了我们的空姐餐车，佩佩在哪边？佩佩跟大家挥挥手，她也会还场为大家服务，看到她都可以热情的跟她挥手哦。
好，有需要的朋友们呢，也要多多找我们的 PLEAGUE Crew 啦。好，接下来请各位用热情呢来协助我欢迎今天的与会贵宾。我们来介绍我们今天的与会贵宾。首先欢迎财团法人青年发展基金会连胜文董事长，
欢迎你，欢迎登机，
欢迎。接下来欢迎我们台塑集团福基庄市场处黄光远处长，欢迎，
欢迎黄处长。
好，谢谢大家，谢谢我们所有贵宾呢来支持我们的主场。接下来各位乘客，如果你准备好要捍卫主场，我要听到一个最大的尖叫声。Very good。好，接下来让我们欢迎来访客队新竹预定工程师。
首先为各位介绍今日来访客队新竹玉鼎工程师登录名单：0号张杰伟，1号施延宗，2号江广谦，3号王子刚，7号曾国玉，20号周国勋，21号 Number 21 D Deontay Davis。23号吕其明，42号卢冠轩，先发5人 Starting 5。 4号高国豪，8号朱云豪，12号李佳瑞，24号 Number 24 I 夫博 Marco E Faberca，55号 Number 55霍利菲 Michael PLEAGUE。教练团新竹工程师总教练 Mitrovic 助理教练沈星汉陈泽与王的永煌胜负，总经理张树仁，领队 Lisa 姐。
When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplanes take off against the wind, not with it. We are the fucking pilots.
不，故事还没有结束，站上更大的舞台，扛下更多的压力。
桃园璞园领航员球员名单：全背号2号桃园的翅膀飞扣后卫阿瑞陈宇瑞，全背号10号欧的伟大领航小可爱林志伟，全背号12号领航剑齿虎骑兵后卫篮球贵公子李佳康。全背号21号 Number 21 Mr. Brown 领航狙击枪波浪先生 Alec Brown。全背号6号关键杀手极速狂奔关达拉梅拉关达佑。全背号7号外线移动炮台妙手乔神乔楚瑜。全背号27号不忘初心3分流星雨射进你心里马耀张镇亚。全背号0号乘风破浪重返荣耀国防部长周怡翔。全背号9号飞行指挥官后场传奇李学令。Starting five 先发5人名单 ，It's our sky。全背号25号领航不倒翁，你的护国神阵李正。全背号24号 Number 24喷射推进器桃园哥哥 Taoyuan Grant。全背号30号节奏达人控球魔术师神奇小白白耀成。全背号42号 Number 42密西根烈焰领航暴徒 Jason Washburn。接下来我要听到全场最大的尖叫声，让我们欢迎球员背号69号，全城的希望，狂野 MVP 陆俊祥。桃园无云凯包师彭立生，体能教练刘厚少，体能教练刘年杰，数据分析师柯焕维，助理教练唐伟杰，助理教练马一红，助理教练黄启峰，助理教练暨球员发展总监杨一峰，总教练 Caminos。 恭喜各位乘客拿到飞机的朋友们，这是我们的胜利启航仪式。拿到这架飞机，象征着我们的胜利。恭喜各位
！It's our sky.
Like ISIS, whoa. Turn the whole world to a crisis, whoa. Walk around the city with an ice pick. I've been paranoid, usually I ain't like this. Ain't no telling how crazy I might get. Beat the police with a nice stick. In my whole life, I've been lifeless. Now I'm so fly, I'm a moth, flight risk. Whoa. Till I pass out, whoa. Throwing stones in my glass house.
Hello， 各位乘客圈的朋友们，又到我们工商的时间啦。今天第一个交给小雨来讲一下好了。
这种事下次要先告诉我一声
啊，非常不好意思，那还是我讲好了。今天呢有拍扇2个版本哦，一个是我们乖乖留言版，举高，有谁拿到乖乖留言版？让我看一下。
第一个版本在哪里？
哎，帅哥就是那个，跟旁边借一支笔，留下你想说的话，好吗？谢谢。还有另外一个是我们 defense 拍扇，举高你的 defense 拍扇，让我看一下。
啊，我看到有人写领航员加油。
Very good， 小雨非常不好意思啊，谢谢。OK，
好，第二个给我讲。
第二个给你讲。
第二个就是有没有看到我们第2盏灯已经亮了？
哎，胜利点灯仪式啊！
没错，点灯大使我呢，今天迫不及待要点第3盏灯。
所以啦，好，那个我们赛后呢也要一起来参加呢胜利点灯仪式。当然，除此之外，还有我们胜利纸飞机。我们呢在第4节会利用空档，让大家来折一架独特的纸飞机。拿到色纸的朋友们，秀给我看一下好不好？
有一张小张的纸，我看到有乘客手上有拿了。
乘客有没有很会折纸飞机的？举个手让我看一下。举个手，自认非常会折。哎，那位大哥，谢谢你，麻烦。
It's going to take everything， 必须要付出我们100%，才会有机会去赢冠军。
那今年我们都已经有机会碰到冠军了，那为什么不再更努力一点？
除了自己进步跟自己的目标在，我想要最大重点是就拿到冠军嘛。
今年我们心态要改变，不能再像前2年，然后就这样结束。
绝不退让，绝不退让，绝不退让。
After 2 victories, the Pilots even the series in enemy territory in Game 4. Now they're back in the friendly expanses of their dome. So now that the competition is a best of 3, whose 3s will reign supreme? The Lioneers came back down to earth just a little bit last game, going 11 for 30 or 37%, still above regular season average. Playoff leading scorer Mike Ifibra is looking for help on the offensive end. Meanwhile, the Pilots last game zeroed in on the range, 13 for 29 or 45%. They have a trio of 19 points per game scorers. Another Plus League playoff up next here at Taoyuan Arena on a Friday night here in Taiwan. Expect more fans to be following as the night goes on. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. Tonight is the 5th game of the series. A win tonight, and that squad will move 1 win away from this season's finals. The Hsinchu Toplus Lioneers against the Italian Pauian Pilots duking it out. Last night, the Kings took a commanding 3-1 series lead. Tomorrow, the Dreamers once again are facing elimination at home. And like Luko or Lintringji said in the promo, they want to will that squad to the finals. First time since season 1. On their Mandarin broadcast, Zhang Longxun and Eddie 张耀宗，球迷朋友们，你找到了官方的英文转播，要听中文讲评，当然就按到官方的中文转播连接。谢谢你的收看，记得 Plus 也转播都要按赞。Plus League playoff series have 3 times gone to 2-2, but 2 of those series were in the first round of a best-of-5 situation. In round 1 of the first season, the Dreamers won a clinching Game 5. And then last year's finals, Braves won Game 5 and 6 to clinch the title. Scenes inside the visitors' locker room. Last game in Hsinchu, as we see Chen, number 25, or Chen, getting the start in the game. 24 minutes, 4 points, all in the first quarter, 7 rebounds. Perfect 2-for-2 shooting, +7 in his time out on the floor. As the Pilots change up to put him in that power forward to start, and Travion Graham at the small forward position to keep a better eye out for Micah Fibra scoring. So Chen was also the player interviewed. This season he had 6 games started in the playoffs his first last game.
我队友都可以支持我，然后帮我加油，然后得到这个奖项就不是属于我自己一个人的，是属于就是团队每一个人的。就是当自己知道自己先发的时候，就是先给自己心理建设，然后遵照教练的就是交代给我的任务，然后先从防守做起，然后先把就是对面洋将，然后努力的就是卡位，然后不要让他在禁区里面就是得逞。我觉得能够进入到季后赛的球队，就是没有一支是很好打的。然后我们球队虽然现在2-2，但是我觉得我们气势上依然没有掉下来。然后这场还是要努力的拿下来，然后继续连胜下去。
Chen sharing that, very happy that his teammates were as supportive as they were, but the individual pilot of the game belonged to the entire team. Then saying, knowing that he had the start, had to prepare mentally, focus on his mission to mark the opponent's imports, do his best to block out, don't let it be easy on them, and saying the playoffs aren't easy, but now they have the momentum, hope to work to start a winning streak here in the playoffs. On the other side, Michael Holyfield interviewed pre-game, double-digit rebounds in every game. In particular, Game 1, 12 offensive rebound is a record. Michael Holyfield very much in the mix underneath. And also, importantly, to Coach Mitrovic's comments after the last game, saying he values his screen assist as well as a big part of the defense. Holyfield was asked about his role on the series and the emotions of the series, and the Lioneers handling the naysayers.
I think I've been playing well, but just my main objective, just go out there, give it my all, and try to win these games. That's my mindset right now. I think just being a big, physical big man, it's going to, like, I have to manage my emotions just because they're fouling me all the time or try to play physical with me, so that's how I manage my emotions. I think there's a lot of outside noise, but I think we just stay focused on the task at hand and take it a game at a time, and we're here now.
Michael Holyfield in his first time playing in the Plus League. From Albuquerque, New Mexico, as you see the vast Lioneers supporters behind their bench. You know, might make a difference when the Pilots in the second half shooting at this side of the basket. So the Golden Lion statue also given the goodies and treats. We'll see if it'll work out for the Lioneer squad, the road squad. The last time the Lioneers were in the playoffs, they were also part of the 2 for 2, 2 wins, 2 loss situation. But that was different in that the Lioneers and Kings won all of their home games in the first 4. So it was 2 wins Lioneers, 2 wins Kings, before the Lioneers won the decisive game 5. I was referring to winning 1 game, losing 2, and winning the 4th in the 2 previous examples. It's time to get to the starting lineups of the 2 squads, but first, the officials on the game. Number 96, Chen Hong, number 46, Zhang Yuyue, and number 10, Yo Haoping on the call. As for starters, Michael Holyfield next to Evan Ijare. Number 8, Zhu Yinghao has been logging the most local minutes for the Lioneers next to Fibra, and Oscar Gogglehall is back in the starting lineup. Lington. And at power forward, next to Jason Washburn, and next to Travion Graham, and at shooting guard, Justin Lu Junxiang, and again running point for the Pilots number 30, Ethan or Baiaote. So Oscar up to this point, every game coming off the bench with his most intense workload. Game 1, 23 minutes played. Rush back to Lington, who scurries on ahead. High school teammates with Oscars as they'll go down low to Graham right away on Zhu Yinghao. Ball getting loose down low. Washburn not a clean catch. Still time left. They will scoop it up and in. As mentioned, Jason Washburn is part of that trio of 19 points per game scorers. Now Travion Graham did not play in one of the games as an early foul by Elton against Oscar. Elton played his lowest minutes. See the hand fighting. The referees called for the offense this time. Now Zhu Yinghao, the sidestepper 3 on the way, bouncing out to Washburn. He'll start a break. Back to Jason Washburn. Hasn't looked all that comfortable with 3 as Travion Graham leaning back. Zhu Yinghao secures the rebound. Quick double team against Holyfield as Evan into 2-point range, high off the backboard, and has a good job by Travion to come in with a board. Back pass as Graham Tupe has reached inside the 3-point range as Evan the two-handsy. He's called for the foul. Yet for the Lioneers in minute 15, still early on in the game, and now a foul apiece as indicated by those white bars on your scoreboard. Fibra in front of Justin, sideways to Graham, his 3 is up and in. Travion Graham really impressive in the last game in the regular season. Travion about a 31% three-point shooter as the ball going the other way. Justin early steps, keeping his balance and cashing in the layup. And a quick 7-0 as the Lioneers go the other way. Holyfield leads them behind, the double comes. Pilots forced to rotate as ball gets back. With Fibra dodging the double and tripped up from behind. Regaining his balance in time. Travion Graham. It looked like in outdoor sports they call it a turf monster. In indoor sports, is it a the hardwood monster? I got to think about that one. Oscar might have gotten away with a little bit of contact there, as Evan, you see, might have gotten away with a foot on the timeline. Oscar working, but now passing out to Graham. 2 men to beat, hanging tough with it, laying it up and in. So a 9-0 start for the Pilots in this one. Oscar, a pretty casual, careless pass there. Graham all over it, Fibra with the deny, and this time they got the whistle. Pilots with a couple of fast break layups. Fever trying to go baseline as forcing a switch, but Oscar on the ball screen. Back to Evan, faking, now on the deck. Back to Oscar, 3 on the way, got it. A little bit of work, but the Lioneers are now on board. Justin faking, now going to Chen. Washington's got Oscar on him, but from the elbow area, dribble pull-up, crashed into, and a whistle. Michael Holyfield, his first personal. Pretty good contest until the body crash. That's why sometimes when you're contesting jumpers, as much as players might have the attempt to turn around and block out or look at the shot, sometimes you just need to keep your eyes on that shooter and find the space. Jason Washburn pushing the Pilots up to 12 points. Libra trying to move around 2. Now getting it back, rising and firing like money. Both Holyfield and Jason Washburn letting the referee hear about it. 6 points for the Lioneers. Now to Justin, the pass is a little bit hot. Hands and out of bounds. With the Pilots' third time in the Plus League playoffs. Last year denied in the first round in 3 games. In and out with that jumper. The Lioneers, this is their second go-around in the playoffs. 2 seasons ago made the finals. Full pass Kent through the contact as looks like Holyfield grabbing the rim. It will be a basket interference. And then look, initially it looked like they had the stop. And then you see Holyfield perhaps trying to grab the rim for balance. A little front court pressure. And Oscar will try to race it ahead on Buyouts here. Known on the squad as Bai. I really asked him one preseason what he wanted to be called on the English broadcast. He said anything. We're going to mix it up. Julian Hall's got a catch and shoot just off as Holyfield had that stripped and it will be off of him. Good help D by Travion there with Mington walling up at first. One import for the Lioneers who has not entered the fray is Earl Clark, which was revealed dealing with a little discomfort in his Achilles. He said inflammation. Washburn working with Justin as Evan sticks on his assignment. Probing, a tough turnaround. Getting the single ball screen on the switch. Evans on the way, also an in and out. Justin, catch and shoot 3, and that just catches the iron. So you had Oscar takes the front and Buyout to the second personal. One more play before the television timeout. I'm assuming both coaches will let it keep rolling. It kind of went under the radar, but in the last game, number 6, Guan Dayo, or Killer on the English broadcast, he played all 12 minutes of the 4th quarter. Oscar converts on that first as Deontay Davis is in. Perfect with the second as well. So despite the Pilots building up a little momentum, you know they love to go that fast break. Lioneers not too far behind. As Travion splits the difference, kick out to Justin. How about this open three? That time it's good. Wu Junxiang. This go around in the playoffs, 19 points per game.
Everybody!
Dayo trying to deny Oscar. Lioneers spending a lot of time not really threatening. Jump pass swallowed up by Justin. He's got a man ahead and a take foul by Junior Hall. Looks like they'll get away with a common foul, but for the Lioneers, this game on the precipice of getting broken open. So there's the television timeout. Pilots 17, Lioneers 8 here in Game 5.
Then got them fly. Thank God I'm fly. Thank God I'm fly. You call it cocky, I call it true.
掌声谢谢 Pilots Crew.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Thank you for tuning in on a Friday night. We have now it's turning into a pretty healthy crowd here in Pauian Arena, enjoying the Pilots Crew performance at the first quarter break, under 7 minutes. Perhaps one of their more unique in-game experiences, watching from a tofu bed, as it's called. Oscar, the star guard for the Lioneers, after 2 games where he only played 2.5 minutes, once in the first half and once in only the fourth quarter. Looking a little bit out of rhythm. He did make the 3 and a couple of free throws, but also 3 turnovers. Number 7 backup guard, Zen Warriors in as the Pilots start a handoff game. Graham driving on Evan. Kick out to Washburn, his deep shot, bang! But right out of the timeout, Pilots add to their lead. But the other way, got a kind of a augmented 1-4 set. Handoff action, a couple players chase. Evan switched by Lingzhen. A whistle comes and a travel call. So again, the Pilots are letting Li Jiarui open, and at this point in the series, he's not had that confidence from game 2 where he hit 5 straight threes. Justin, 1 dribble, his 3, climbing in. So a couple of triples for the Pilots. Still in trouble for the Lioneers, already down by 15 points. Again, Lingzhen on the switch back, bobble up the catch with Junior Hall, trying to make some magic. And a double dribble. So the Lioneers racking up turnovers. I think that's their 6th as a squad. And back-to-back out of a timeout. Lu Guanxuan, still checking the ball game. Sometimes the starter for the Lioneers is Justin. Takes it to the mid-range, climbing out. Look what I found, Jason Washburn. Getting the good bounce. I'm assuming he'll get credit for the 2 points. This time pressuring Evan a little bit as Lioneers run their handoff game. Another dribble. Also Joker, also goes by Xiaohei. Davis coming to screen. Chen switching, forcing a wide dribble, going to the alley-oop. A good job, Deontay Davis. Finishing Dumbo, you started on the outside. That's how you really want to be punishing the Pilots, switching onto Davis. Very good catch radius. Will clear out as Justin. Move around the double and airballs that re-attempt. His playoff series, number 69, only shooting 7 for 28 from 3 as you get another look. Nobody put a body on Davis, and so easy, dare I say, takeoff. That's Dumbo hit it behind the basket as Alec Brown will come in for Jason Washburn. Alec Brown's been playing well in this series, wearing a sleeveless with the undershirt this game. Stripped, ball still inbound, but Dumbo out of a dribble. And on the handoff, allowed the 3, playing. Pauian Graham adding to his rebound count. Graham meeting the challenge, got his own board and tripped up on the rebound. Upped up by Davis and a few Pilots teammates. There should be free throws coming up. And there's number 1, Hsinchu. Look at how hard Hsinchu smacked the throw. Travian off balance. At the free throw line, wayward with that first one. Justin will head to the bench. Pauian out of Washington, D.C. goes 0 for 2. Justin out means number 12, Jackie Jiakong is in, trying to guard Luca and Chen on. They switch right away. Skip pass, kind of dangerous. Still forced down on the perimeter. Now going, has a lane, no, as team rebound by the Pilots, but a 24-second shot clock violation on the miss. So if you're the Lioneers, a teeny bit of good news because the Pilots will have to take it off the stoppage. Not have a fast break go down court. Under 3 minutes here in the first. It's been a pretty one-sided affair. Guandayo, no-look fake, and the righty finger roll. The Lioneers coaching staff has seen enough. Timeout called. The boys in the black and orange trying to start a party here at home. Well, if the Lioneers are to come back on the game, they're going to need a good three-point shooting performance. As mentioned, 53%, 46% were pretty insane. That's 18 and 15 made threes in those games respectively. And a little bit more down to earth at 37. Meanwhile, the Pilots moving around league average in the regular season around 30%. Then last game, 45% from deep. And the main contributors to that, Travian Graham, 6 for 11 for his night. And Alec Brown also pitching in a 4 for 6. The rest of the Pilots had 3 makes on, if I'm doing my math quick, on 12 pre-attempts. So sometimes you need your heroes, and that game, those two gentlemen were carrying the scoring burden. So we haven't done a Mandarin lesson in a long time. This Mandarin lesson is Yi Tiao Long, which is to mean one dragon. We need a unit word, and that's Tiao. So what Guan Dayo just took the basketball and went all the way to the rim, that's what we call Yi Tiao Long. In English, if you're Mandarin speakers out there who are curious, we call that coast to coast. Like 东岸到西岸就是 coast to coast. Nice pick, and Chen will get it and the foul. Taking on his opponent and have the balance to put it in. So Guan Dayo swipe back and hit him on the arm. Good catch by the referee. One good technical trick that Chen just demonstrated there is holding the basketball close to his left shoulder. But on the miss, it's Davis with the board.
Let's go, Pilots, let's go!
Shot by Brown off to the right as a Fever will start a break. Davis on a battle with Brown from the mid post to the high post, now down to the low post. Guan Dayo nearby. Decent closeout as Davis tries from the corner and swishing it. A little 5-point run for Deontay. Double team against Travion, down low to Brown. He's got the height advantage. Easy fadeaway, missing badly. Nobody guarding Joker until Guan Dayo closes. Davis on the alley, but a whistle comes. Looking at the playoffs up to this point, Deontay Davis only 1 for 10 from 3. Getting a look at the contact called. Alec Brown trying to come over to help. Number 0, Zoe Xiang, or Sean, will come into the game. As Davis has that free throw dance out. Well, it's a Lioneers run. But 0 for 2 by Davis. Brown, how about going baseline? No. And the Lioneers can really start making it hurt. A 7-0 run as Joker is trying to find space on the left side. And Jiakong shook. Get past the Fever from the top. No good as Xianzong crashing the board. On the speed mismatch, Chen, that's no good. Pirates have not scored since that timeout. 2:40 in the first quarter as Washburn calls the play. High ball screen. Jackie dumping it back as Washburn misses, and on the putback, will get the 2 points in the end, costing his teammate an assist. The 2 points, cutting the Lioneers' momentum just by a little as a Fever is trying to work on the block. The quick double comes as Davis fires away. Ooh, a bad break, 8 seconds left. Guan Dayo noticed the clock, will bring it up. One ball screen by Washburn. Strip, putting it up late and got it on the rim. Definitely would have thought the Pilots maybe should have gone a little bit faster. But with a 12-point lead after 1 quarter play, they got to be feeling decently confident here in the Plus League playoffs, Game 5.
所在的位置是棉豆腐头等舱。今天我们最漂亮的空姐 Pilot Crew 要来送餐啦！你们可以看到有尤米、佩晨还有娟州，他们要送餐喽。没错，我们今天的菜色就是豆腐，所以今天也要来问大家几个关于豆腐的问题。首先第一个就是，如果我们要合照的时候，我们会摆出一个耶的姿势，那我们是什么豆腐呢？百叶豆腐，没有错。当你们突然发现这是一个冷笑话的时候，你们会变什么豆腐呢？很冷吗？很冷的话，你们就是冻豆腐。不想再听我讲笑话的话，你们一起跟我讲，我们的头等舱是什么豆腐？棉豆腐，没有错。今天呢，我们感谢我们应援好伙伴棉豆腐的大力支援。那轻松过后，我们也要把我们的专注度回到我们的球场上，因为今天我们要强势的点亮我们的第3盏灯，绝不退让。所以跟着我们的所有乘客一起，我们一起来集气应援。1、2、3 ，Let's go Palace！
谢谢 Palace Crew，
也欢迎我们头等舱的贵宾购物李美奈跟我们挥挥手。
欢迎购物李美奈，你好 ，Hello！ 谢谢我们应援好伙伴，谢谢 Palace Crew， 谢谢棉豆腐。比赛回到场上。
The winner of this game will take a 3-2 series lead in the best-of-7 first-round playoffs here in the Season 4. The Lioneers will start with the basketball. Was Hsinchu and Davis screening for a Fibra. He's cutting across into space, but good covering up the pass as Pauian stopped his dribble. Trying to work with Pauian on the top, out to Davis. After giving ground as Fibra, tough fadeaway. One change that our commentator Xiaohu suggested is Washburn spins it to Alec Brown and he jams it home. That early in the game, it looked like Yergi Caminos liked Travion on the Fibra. And late in the game, he liked Jackie on a Fibra to force a little bit more dribbling when he was already fatigued. So 2-2 start as Washburn. Switching back to Davis, Fibra crashing through, no whistle. Brown will pull it down. And a foul in transition. Trying to ambush Li Jiakang there. Too much body. Alex Brown feeling it. Railing the 3 from the left wing. So that's a 5-point run for the Pilots here in the second quarter. Fibra trying to shake Jackie. The whistle comes and the ball will climb in. It will count. We got another look. Pilots trying to claim that Fibra was the one that caused that contact. A little bit of a case, though. Still great skill for Fibra to get it in off the backboard. Fibra on the series. Taking 33 free throws per forward tonight, hitting it at 88%. Washburn trying to pressure Sean. Ball getting away, and an unsportsmanlike foul by Sean. Holding on to the Lioneer, trying to go ahead. Well, the referees will take another look at it. Good job by Zimbori to come over to help, and then the ball getting away, and that definitely looks like criteria for an unsportsmanlike. playing the man and not the ball.
好的，请各位乘客稍待片刻，裁判老师要来查看回放画面。
Really can't claim that Taoyuan's left arm even has a chance at the basketball. Understandably, there is hand fighting there, but nobody with any possession. You really can't whistle anything until that basketball has some momentum going either way. That left arm follow through by Joker there is putting in his catch radius. So I expect the call to stand, and it will. So a second foul by the Pilots, 2 free throws, and Lioneers possession.
裁判老师维持原判。工程师郑博宇站上罚球线。赵英辉。
A chance for the Lioneers to make even more headway into this Pilots lead. A quick 2 for 2 by Xiaohei.
On
the series, Chen Boyu averaging 8 points in about 25 minutes of play. Davis trying to work into some space. A tough jumper on the way as Brown long runs pulls it down again. Jackie on the down screen, but they're really looking for Alec Brown going across. 2 dribbles, picked it up, kicking it to Jackie. He slings it. Bandayo back to Washburn, beating a shot clock, and a bucket up close. Jason Washburn only shooting about 37.5% from the series, but off to a pretty good start here. The Lioneers, we have not seen number 9 Tian Hao yet in the game, and he's not approaching the bench as an illegal screen is called. Nayo ended up on the hardwood. Deontay Davis trying to get an explanation. And you see that twist of the shoulder delivering the blow is all it takes. On the 3, Wang Zigong checking in for the first time this game. Only played in 1 game for 7 minutes. A little bit of pressure. Jackie beating it with Holyfield in front, Oscar behind. Now starting to look elsewhere. Not good spacing. As a Lioneers fan, want a little foul on that. Washburn, tough turnaround, halfway down but out. Just bad offense by the Pilots there. Foul on the sideline, that's Justin. And a look at Justin jumping on the dribble. Big first personal. Pilots 3rd as a squad here in the quarter. Oscar trying to find an inbound. Chen to Oscar. How about from the left corner? Looked pretty good, but off the mark. Pilots nice and spaced wide. Justin attacking, and the whistle comes as he takes a tumble. Another look. Davis with his second personal after the illegal screen. There you see him reaching in. Jackie will head out. Ethan will check in as Justin tries to establish more rhythm at the free throw line, having already made a couple of threes. This season, two-time, of course, MVP of separate months. And impressively delivering his acceptance speech in this building in mostly English. Justin and a lot of Plus League youngsters have been working on their English. Holyfield on the handoff, going and block. Davis continuing to pick up his teammate as Brown will stop the clock and hit it through the basket. I'm assuming it's just a warning about delay of game. After 4 minutes here in the second, the Pilots still up by 12 as Justin got a good look. Washburn couldn't secure the rebound. Gets away as the Lioneers swing it side to side. Oscar working with Davis. They'll take the three. In and out as Washburn finds it. Series, Oscar has only taken 3 shot attempts as that one's clanked. Brown nearby, but doesn't go with it. Bad pass. Now a chance for the Lioneers on the run. Oscar kicking to Prince. Loading and firing short. Ethan, as the point guard, will blow it up for the squad. Justin and Brown on the screen. 2 steps, pass back, and a whistle comes, and one. Good patience there by the Pilots, working that 2-man game. And impressively, so far in the playoffs, number 69, Justin's actually leading the playoffs in assists, 7.3 a game. Pretty incredible, and sees the patient and the bump. In the playoffs, you want to be getting your money's worth when it comes to fouls. Wang Zigang out of Kaohsiung Normal University as Brown's free throw, taking a couple bounces but out. Wang Zigang also went to Nanhu High School, just like a number of players on the Braves. But first, number 7, Temple. So 4 years apart. Oscar with the Statue of Liberty layup as Holyfield will cross the board. Going baseline and the whistle comes. Justin ending up on the hardwood, not looking too pleased. Just a common foul. Luke Einstein taking a little walk, but not too bothered. He'll head to the bench. The referees will go to the monitor. The referees will elect to look at it. So we had a funny soundbite. You see Lu Guanshin hook with that right arm. Will it qualify as not a basketball play? I don't know if you can quite say it was violent, because Justin was providing a lot of that momentum, but he's certainly not playing the basketball. And it will be an upgrade to an unsportsmanlike.
这个40号卢冠勋违反运动精神犯规。
Also important, the Pilots will be in the bonus for the rest of 6 minutes 30. There you see the arm hook and holding on tightly. That's going to be a little bit more wary of the physicality on the game. Thankfully, Evan also didn't crash into and hurt himself. Li Juxiang set a personal high with 40 points in this building. described as one of the weirder places to play, given the expanses. Free throws later. Julian Howe's turn to guard Justin. Brown again screening for that side as Sean going tough, kicking out. Washburn dribbling it in. Avoiding one. How about Ethan from the left side? His shot short and they will dance out. The Lioneers catch a break, forcing one of the Pilots' lower percentage shooters. Holyfield trying to go with power, walled off and forced into a miss. Ethan in space down to Brown with Evan guarding. Start a high ball screen. Justin firing away, getting the bounce. So the Pilots extending the lead to 16 points. Trying to find a pass. Eventually floated to Prince. Now Holyfield up close. And that's an and one. Got the angle on Washburn. Trying to play hard, but maybe considering letting that go next time. His second personal. So for the bonus free throw, Holyfield will walk up to the line. His playoff free throw numbers close to his regular season numbers, 54%. Sean to Washburn. He skipped it to Justin, somehow left wide open. No, Brown put it on target, but just off. At the high post, Holyfield looked weird and just out of bounds. No deflection off the Pilots as the substitution be made. Lucky Chen probably making sure the fans courtside are paying attention. Picked up the dribble, now looking for an outlet. Washburn foul from behind. Holyfield trying to deflect that pass. A little head nod. After the play, second personal, free throws coming up. You see crashing through Washburn, and that right hand also in the vicinity for a wrap foul. Holyfield on the series averages 4.5 fouls per game. That does lead the series, but some of those came late in games. I think the Lioneers find too much. Jason Washburn downing 2 of 2 free throws. See his night already 15 points. Some people were talking about how Jason Washburn's been limited in this series. I would say it's fair to say his ISOs have not been that good. Now trying to contest on Evans' jumper. Found the rebound as Holyfield getting his hand away. That's a funny look. Minton's first personal. And it'll be bonus free throws. Killer in and Ethan out. Holyfield way off to the left. Still one more to make a correction. See a lot of those orange shirts, the handout and giveaway in the first 2 games. He goes with quick rhythm. And put it on the rim, but need to do better than that for the point. Graham on the handoff, double team comes. Big skip past to Killer. They'll line it up, to be on the way. Just off as Canna had it. But back to a Lioneer as Oscar will walk it up. Holyfield down low. Going baseline, the help comes, and a whistle. It's going to be on Lingta, and hands a little bit down. Jason Washburn. At first gave a confused look, then he went toward his bench saying, "Don't worry, it wasn't me. My little bro here." There you see Lingta, and hands just a little down. So if he had the better awareness, he would know Washburn was behind and offered that block. They're trying to make up for those misses, but starting to lose that feel for the free throw line. So 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Lioneers down, still down by 15 as Oscar tries to apply pressure on Pandayo. Starting to play, the Lioneers cover up the first option, now split wide. Justin going, taking the bump and getting the lay. A very good finisher, going either hand. The Fever's in. Skip pass, almost out of reach. The Fever, nice shot fake over to Lupan Shin, over to Tuinghao, and a 3-second call against Holyfield. Referee going to check the wetness of the basketball. He had an opportunity, but it seems like that first shooter needed to take the chance. And Oscar holding from behind as look out. Contact after the foul. Holyfield being a good sportsman, helping Pandayo up. Now look at Oscar, that left-hand wrap. Be lucky just to get away with a common foul, which they will. Had a kind of a struggle of a start here. 2 personal, 3 turnovers in the first quarter. There you see the free throw shooting, 10 for 13, 11 for 14 are the Pilots. That's one department the Lioneers really can't afford to fall too far behind on. Oscar putting the moves on his high school teammate. Loose dribble, skip pass, Lupan Shin. That's no good. Couple of big men tangled up, but the other way we go. Justin from plus range will just catch the bottom of the net. No one to blame but himself, though. He immediately goes to that right shoulder. In the last game, he was kind of dealing with a shoulder discomfort as Oscar, one-hand dish. They're swinging around. If Fever's got a clean look, and still off as Ken pushing Holyfield, a rebounding foul. Taken away from his playing time. See Alec Brown probably saying, "Hey, do your best, but I'll be able to block him on the backside." Lington's third personal. Maybe we'll change the lineups for the Pilots. This time Holyfield with good arc. Looks like Taoyuan Graham is going to be playing power forward with Toyuan at the small forward.
Let's go, Pilots!
Davis will come in for his teammate. Mondayo from the right corner. Now working with Brown. A player goes down as Brown through the contact. The first time? How about on the second effort? Over to Taoyuan Graham. His deep three. Bingo! If I remember the last play correct, I think it was a Fibra who flopped. And a flop called the other way, but foul at the basket. Well, I guess I should say a flop warning. That number 10 referee was in the trailing position. Fibra did go to Graham's chest, but that doesn't necessarily equate to an offensive foul. As you see, Graham did have embellishment on the play. Now, the Pilot's trying to ask for an explanation on the other side. So, Yurgi Caminos will fix the jacket, but back away. Not 100% pleased with the explanation, I'm assuming. Chris found the ball going through the net. Fibra with 9 points, trying to become the first Lioneer in double digits. The Lioneers find themselves down big. Only a minute and a half to go in the first half. Justin driving, faking, putting it up for a miss as Alec Brown tapping it in. Got all kinds of airtime, Mr. Brown. Regarding Julian Hall, as customary in this now small lineup. Justin taking it away. 2-man to beat. With a soft lay-in. A quick 4-point run by the Pilots. Up by 22 points. Yes, you're seeing that right. And Justin only 3 of 8 from the field. Chen, he rattles it one in. Good answer for the Lioneers. Already in the first half, kind of in desperation mode. Excuse me, Justin's shooting, that was from 2 range. As Brown from the free throw area, close. Chen, tough board, and a foul from behind. It will be free throws. Just a little too hard. Justin's second personal. Lu Guanshuan's brother Lu Guanliang finally hit a couple 3-pointers in the last game. After being over for the series, but it was not enough to help the Dreamers even the series. So in baseball, you hear us talk all the time about the difference between a 1-strike 3-ball count and a 2-strike 2-ball count. Similar sentiments for a 7-game series where the wins split 1-3 or 2-2. That one bouncing out as the Pilots will hold for this last possession. There's a 3-second shot clock, game clock difference. Justin bringing out some space. Washburn in nearby. Almost out a handoff. Getting some space. Driving, kicking. Sean, quick trigger with a 3. Overshooting it. Brown tapping it out. 6 seconds left. We don't have to hurry as Brown fires away and nothing but net. Time expires as 60-39 is your score at half. Trying to call check on the series. The Pilots playing strong at home. We'll go to break and halftime analysis after this.
hip.
마지막인지 몰라 더는 감추지 않아 시간은 빨라 우리 기다리지 않아 끌리는 대로 네가 원하는 대로 멈추지 마 입술이 달콤하게 녹여줄 거야 and hip 정신없이 빙글빙글 You can touch me Don't touch me I don't care 저런 상관만 해 I'm okay 내 자리 여전해 You can touch me Don't touch me 이렇게 저렇게 이게 다 내가 잘나가서 그렇지 뭐 내가 예뻐서 그렇지 뭐 다 부러워서 그래요 Baby I'm bad all day 내가 잘나가서 그렇지 뭐 내가 예뻐서 그렇지 뭐 다 배아파서 그래요 Sorry I'm a dog girl 자 옳지 그래 옳지 You can touch me Don't touch me 자 옳지 그래 옳지 You can touch me Don't touch me 자 옳지 그래 옳지 You can touch me Don't touch me 자 옳지 그래 옳지 You can touch me Don't touch me
掌声送给 Pilots Crew， 谢谢 Pilots Crew。好的，各位乘客，上半场非常的精彩，先给自己一个掌声鼓励，好不好？继续来加油，继续来领先比分。好，我们要来玩中场游戏，稍微轻松一下。现在呢，我们要邀请4位的乘客球员朋友们来玩定点投篮，总共呢有5个点，这5个点的中距离投篮。比谁的进球数多呢，就可以获得我们非常棒的奖品。准备好了吗？好，
Welcome in Taoyuan Arena, home of the Pilots, as we're at halftime in this playoff game between the home squad and the Hsinchu Toplus Lioneers. The Pilots trying to light up that third light bulb on their playoff run. There's the combined team statistics where the Pilots have quite a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. They've made a few more threes. Lioneers need to count on that three-pointer for their offense, but find it unacceptable if you're the Lioneers coaching staff that the Pilots are not only out-rebounding the Lioneers 28-23, they have controlled the basketball much better. Only 3 turnovers to the Lioneers 11, and I just so happen to have the advanced stats with me. The Pilots are also ahead 7 points to 0 fast break, 26 to 14 points in the paint. You add that to the three-point advantage, and kind of saying the Pilots have really dominated the first half. The only area the Lioneers even hold a candle to the Pilots, the same number of free throws made, but the Pilots are better in that department, 11 for 14, Lioneers 11 for 19. So when you're looking at the two teams' offense, the Pilots are getting dribble penetration, whether it's on handoff, whether it's on the ball screens, and sometimes it's Travion Graham or Justin finding a little crease. And that's really initiating their offense. Meanwhile, it makes me think the Lioneers bigs might need to step up in uncomfortable territory to help their guards out on the perimeter. Meanwhile, the Lioneers noticeably missing in the game is number 9, Chen, who's played well in the series, 7 points, 4 assists per game. The Lioneers have seen pretty impressive shot making by Mike Ifibra, who leads the squad in scoring, but not a lot of confidence with the rest of their squad. Oscar's kind of returning into close to a starting player role on the game, but again, he really didn't start with good rhythm, very careless with the basketball. In the first quarter, as you see, Justin might not be shooting the basketball so well, but he's finding his spaces, and the entire team, you could say, is really pitching in. And you might have heard local players, import players, certainly coaching staff talk all the time about defense and effort not taking a day off. Well, every single pilot that's been in there has really contributed to that effort. We'll go to break. Leading scorers in the next segment after this.
好，现在欢迎我们第1名，恭喜可以获得我们台塑伏击装提供的 UV LED 随身空气除菌机，麻烦我们黄处长为我们颁奖，恭喜啦！一起来合影 ，Pilot Crew 一起来合影，空气品质金级认证，赞啦！好，我们呢，黄处长再来拍一张照。 谢谢我们艺人好伙伴台塑集团伏击装。现在我们也要邀请我们的黄处长为我们来抽奖，要抽出3台的随身空气除菌机。第1台，恭喜我们航下席1区4排11号，航下席1区4排11号。 第2位是我们 F 区9排11号 ，F 区9排11号李义杰。第3位是温雅婷，2楼塔台区2楼塔台区。好的，掌声谢谢我们黄处长，谢谢，谢谢 Pilot Crew， 也恭喜呢拿到我们随身空气清净机的朋友，在赛后呢可以到我们服务台来兑换。谢谢我们应援好伙伴台塑伏击装，谢谢。 下半场精彩的比赛等等就要开始，大家休息一下，待会见。
A 7 p.m. tip from Taoyuan Arena, home of the Pilots. So plenty of fans in the stands enjoying what looks to be very delicious food. I'll have to wait till after the broadcast. After the first segment, where we talk about the team combined statistics, it's time to look at the individual leading scorers on the game. When we get to it, on the Lioneers side, they have 6 players who've gotten on the board. A number of guys who are 0 for on the game. Meanwhile, on the Pilot side, 3 players in double digits. So the producer trying to figure out how much more he wants to torture me as we show you Mike Efriba, 10 points. Deontay Davis coming off the bench with 9. Michael Holyfield with 7. Oscar, he's getting the start, but only 5 points. And the Dumbo Hughes, 4 points. Lioneers have gotten their number of and ones on the game, which is good, but the bad news is all the other successful Pilots defenses resulting in missed shots. There he sees one of them is Efriba kind of stumbling into that layup. But on the other side are the Pilot squad. They've been able to spread the wealth with Justin Mutrinchan leading the game with 18 points. He's a benefactor of some of those fast break opportunities. Jason Washburn with a easy full calm collected 15. Alec Brown stroking a couple of outside jumpers with 12. And Travion Graham with 9. Last player on was backup point guard Juan Dayo, who's got 4 points. So Justin on the game, only 2 for 7 from 3, including a few bad misses, but right now in the rhythm of the offense, those are his shots to take. There's his number 1 move, the dribble penetration. So we're working in this game. We're about 3.5 minutes away from the start of the second half after this break.
我们中立高级中学5星会，星会你的证件掉喽，麻烦到我们服务台来领取5星会星会，谢谢。好的，请我们陈列球员朋友们缓缓的来入座，下半场的比赛很快就要开始，喝点水补充水分，下半场继续来帮我们飞行加油。
Welcome back, fans, to the broadcast. If you took a break, thanks for coming back. Be sure to leave a like. Yergi Caminos had an interesting comment, which was translated in an even funnier way, that the pilots need to be patient and say cook slowly, but the funny translation by code, their translator, was when you boil the rice and cook the rice, you need to take your time with that, which is kind of counter to what I found so far statistically. The winning team on this series has led for an average of 37 minutes 44 seconds versus the team that eventually loses only leads an average of 6 minutes 20 seconds, and that was pulled up from the Lioneers game 4 leading 16-46. Now a 21-point margin coming in and out of halftime. The biggest lead in the series in the playoffs was 21 points by the Lioneers in game 2. And I believe the Pilots led by as much as 22. Travion Graham taking a tough one in the paint. One last note was the Pilots on this end of the floor will show a lot of double teams now. Kind of a three-man game. They go away from Holyfield down low, skip past the Julian Hall from the dead corner. Almost got it. Justin in floater range, short as Jason Washburn, look what I found. Going to the hook, bouncing out. Oscar hooking it short, his own board, but a whistle comes and going the other way. So Oscar with a push in the back. At the high post, now starting a handoff, getting it back with Washburn on the screen. Two-man game to a mid-range jumper out. Good hustle by Washburn. That's off of Holyfield. Now to finish off that point, the series margin's been much bigger than the other series. 11.5 points the difference by average. Back pass, Oscar jumping it. Bad read by Justin as Oscar races ahead, causing the contact and making his own shot miss. Up ahead, Washburn's got a couple to beat, going to the left hand even. Good move by Jason Washburn. That's our first score in the half. Oscar trying to make up, launches from three and downs it.
Let's go, let's go.
Oscar in season 2 playoffs was as a whistle. Justin taking a blow. Oscar trying to plead his innocence, but definitely one of those unfortunate blocking fouls that won't allow the offensive players to get hurt like that. Of course, as a defense, probably would counter with nowhere to go. Graham, tough with it, but Holyfield sticking with the defense, and he gets himself a block. A free up head to Oscar, firing away, and that's good. They say a three-pointer as the Lioneers in some business here in the third quarter. Shot counter by the Pilots. It's Justin. Oscar trying to drive on Ethan. Got some space. His jumper on the way. Swirling out. And just like that, this is the home court advantage. The away team can really grab momentum. Linton just off target. The Fever's got some space. Now Graham matches up. Hook pass to Evan. Washburn not that big of a test as his wild flip is missed and a foul comes on the backside. Linton maybe a little unlucky there with the late contest. And a look at Mitrovic wanting a shooting foul, but eventually given. Washburn will kind of contend that. Linton took an elbow to the face, you might have heard. So Evan, he speeds up his free throw rhythm. Bouncing out, Holyfield in the right spot, flipping it up and in. Lioneers trying to inch their way back. So far, it's been a 9-5 quarter as another deep triple. Probably the last thing that Coach Mitrovic wants is for their best score to get going as Ethan's got the pick. Teammates in support, flipping it up for Washburn, avoiding one, no. It's Evan reaching down for the foul, so we'll have to earn it from the line, but a bad momentum-killing turnover. And a look at a big little double screen, but with Ethan instead of a shooter, and you see Evan committing the Lioneers' third team foul. Jason Washburn too strong with the first. Great job to the Lioneers 5 coordinating some chance. Let's see if it works. Forcing one Washburn miss. He got the second one. Change for the Lioneers. Joker in along with Oscar. Catch and shoot from the corner. Xiaobai will gather his balance. Now going, beating one, a bad pass backwards. Good defense to cause a deflection. I think the Lioneers can convert some half-court defense into some opportunities of their own. Travion taking a fall and a kick ball going the other way. Got a little bit too deep into the bag of moves. A switch crossover, but did not gather very well as thankfully everyone's all right. Oscar to the tough step back. That one's good. Shaking off the frustrations of that last miss as Justin crossing. Back to Jason Washburn, flying in for the dunk. A great dynamic duo play by those two. The Pilots also keeping up with their scoring. Back to a 21-point lead of FIBA to the alley-oop. Michael Holyfield up close, tapped away. Avoiding the 3 seconds as Washburn helping out and causing an out of bounds. Bandayo will come in as you see Justin in a crowd. He definitely thought no chance, and he thought so too. Beautiful flip off Jason Washburn, trailing the play. Making it easy on his teammate. Bandayo, bad pass read by Joker. He'll get the lay-in. Block shot out of FIBA, pushed up ahead. Joker with Washburn to beat. And the whistle will come. And the basket will count on the interference, I'm assuming, and the foul. So it's a few times now the Lioneers have picked off. So Washburn checks on Joker. Up on his feet. Referees will go to the monitor. There you see, it was certainly close. Referees perhaps erring on the side of caution to call it. You see Timboy's left foot like hooked back, and that was what Jason Washburn really caught. Basket will be waved off. Lioneers basketball on the possession arrow.
TV timeout.
Now, under 6.5 minutes, we'll have our television timeout. Lioneers inching their way back in the game, but still have a long way to go. We will be back after this.
Hello， 大家可以看上我们的大荧幕。今天我们要跟我们联盟的3月、5月 MVP 一起做一样的动作，请我们的乘客来，让我们示范一下。快你们了！
欢迎艾米丽跟厨佛，这是双胞胎吧？太壮啦！耶！
耶 ！Hello， 欢迎我们头等舱的贵宾，可以跟我们一个可爱的怒吼吗？可爱的怒吼，爱心也是可以的，欢迎你们。Hello， 帅哥，当 Washburn 暴扣一球的时候，帮我们怒吼一下。乘客看向大荧幕，就是你。太棒了 ！Hello， 美女，最热情的怒吼，有点害羞吗？有点害羞，前面的帅哥帮我们做一下。
Hello， 少少，欢迎你。
嗨，欢迎你们。
Yo。
So far in the third quarter, it's Oscar Gogglehall with 3 jumpers for 8 points. The Lioneers up in the quarter, 13-11, as some impressive muscles by our fans in the attendance. On the Pilot side, 6 points for Justin, 5 points for Jason Washburn, but now starting to catch the turnover bug. The Lioneers wings are doing a great job jumping out on passes from the strong side to the weak side, so theoretically should be an easy fix as long as you have the awareness. On the Lioneer side, it's been some tough shot making, but whatever it takes. So Fever to inbound, to Oscar on the catch, long bounce to Justin at the free throw area. The alley-oop of Linton. I don't know if I've ever thought about a Jason Washburn to Ken alley-oop, but here we are. Double team against the FIBA. Big skip pass as Joker's matched up. How about Oscar to the right side? His 3, perfect. That time a little bit easier for number 4. In his playoff career before this season, averaged 14, almost 15 points per game, 5 rebounds and almost 5 assists as Justin flying, forced into a miss, and numbers for the Lioneers. And a whistle comes and one. They were trying to jump out of the way. And a foul still called, staying on the cylinder. And look, he definitely touched up Zimbabwe's right shoulder. The bonus free throw coming up as Alec Brown is in for the Pilots. Rolling it off to the left. Washburn kicking it to Jackie. His 3's on the way, no good. Vivo kick out to Xiaohei on the right side. That's butter. So the Lioneers are just down by 13. Bandaya's had a major struggle of a quarter as Washburn doesn't hit him on the cut. Back pass to Brown. Down low, Justin. Nobody checking. Flipping it to Guan Dayo. Up ahead to Jackie. From the center, that spin. He hits it at the top of the arc, so it took him a while, but the Pilots get their answer. Good warrior blocked by Washburn easily, and the foul on the rebound. So the Lioneers now 4 team fouls. You see the tug on that left shoulder. Down low to Wash. Making a big skip pass. Justin just staying in. Two bounce balls as Alec Brown backing up. His three on the way. Close as Washburn. He's got it. Back to Justin. Not wasting any time. It's good. Gu Zhixiang now up to 27 points. This squad last season didn't get a single victory in 3 games against the Braves. Now looking to win 3 against the Lioneers. The Fever off balance, no. Davis with the wide brush still off. Good stop by Oscar to force the Pilots to slow it up, but Justin going quick on the baseline stop. They swing it. Oscar probably got away with a foul there, but Washburn got the mismatch. And they foul, the easy shot, easy make by Jason Washburn. 1, 2, maybe 3 coming up. And the Pilots back up by 21. And Julian Hall really just trying to play it with major finesse instead of defending. The free throw is missed. Under 10 seconds, Joker maneuvering around Washburn to see him jump from the corner, just off, but Davis, good hands, helps his team up. Out to Alec Brown, easy catch and shoot, nylon. Guan Dayo, good ball fake there. Pass fake, I should say. During the regular season, when the Lioneers down by 10 or more points heading into the 4th quarter, 1-13. Zone hurries that 3 as the whistle comes. Looks like Lee Jiakong with the foul. Austin will head out, well-deserved bit of rest. Helping the Pilots back up on top, at least in the quarter scoring. Marcus, number 0, will take a dribble pull up. Graham down low to Brown, but again, a little bit too much on the pass. Maybe Travion should was a pitcher in his day. Really can crank up the gas on these passes. A lot of defeated looks on the Lioneers bench. still have a ball game left. DeMarcus, he'll get the left-handed lay-in. Nobody checking him. Marcus is a international student out of London, could be London Technical. Dump down low. Pandayo will swing it around. Jackie going to the left side even. Really expected. Pauian Graham over the hands of Brown and out of bounds. Another look, all the defensive attention the other way. Marcus shows off the hops. Last season with the Steelers, he often would end his warm-up routines with a self-alley-oop. Always very impressive. This season, in 23 games played, 4.7 points per game. He was on tries from the other side, and now one's halfway down but out. Get past the ground, over to Jackie. Just running some burn clock. Look out, Toyuan, his catch and shoot over the top. Lots of open pilots as the Lioneers finally match up. Couple of possessions here in the third. Sean going through the middle, a whistle comes, and it's number 23 reaching in the game. Not registered last game, not played hardly at all in this playoff. In fact, this is his debut. Another look at getting a step behind Toyuan, trying to brush that ball out. So he's got a stat in the playoffs. Toyuan in the regular season played 660 minutes. Quite a heavy load for a guy coming back from injury. The correction. Trying to shake off something on that right arm. Marcus tripped up, and Pilots did have a foul to give. So just under 10 seconds, see if the Lioneers can get a little bit of inspiration before the start of the fourth quarter. Off a early push shot. Lioneers with the board. Pandayo with a huge stuff and ball off the Lioneers. That makes up for some of the mistakes. The Lioneers taking advantage of him. Pandayo out of Nansan High School. Getting the big over the top. His jumper up. And maybe a good effort, but maybe next time, youngster. So after 3 quarters of play, Pilots 85, Lioneers 64. We're headed to the 4th and final frame of this playoff game.
PLG， 耶！小朋友 ，Everybody dance！ 谢谢艾米丽以及出佛来支持桃园璞园领航员。阿昌 ，Let's go，Let's go，Let's go！ 耶！ 谢谢 Pilots Crew， 谢谢各位乘客、球员朋友们，谢谢我们棉豆腐头等舱的朋友，跟着音乐 That's right, that's right。第4节比赛即将要开始。
Plus 球迷 Oh My Basketball 是我本人在 Ivy Bar 学英文吧，教你篮球的英文术语，欢迎大家点资讯栏的链接一起学习。So for Coach Milan Mitrovic, perhaps the best quarter the Lioneers played, but they can only have a 25 to 25 tie in the 12-minute window. And in the third quarter, the Pilots still up by a large margin on the game. Same personnel for the Lioneers that ended the quarter. Looks like same personnel for the Pilots as ball getting away, batted out. Davis to Hsinchu trying another three. As Guandayo will get the rebound and fight off a defender up ahead to Sean. Open lane, flipping it back for Brown as he offers a weak pass backwards towards Graham. It's Guandayo who intercepted it. Seven seconds as Travian is Jamarcus in front. Taking the spin, taking a tough runner. Bounced out. Guandayo almost had it, but it's Jamarcus. Jersey all tugged out. Back to Davis. Missing with that runner. Toyuan shows up with good ball handling on the rebound. Now they space it out with Jamarcus. Almost had another steal. Backdoor, Travian almost tripped up. 3 seconds left. Going with power, through contact, and referees let it go. Trying to go backdoor, Travian on it, up ahead to Guandayo. Getting screened for, back pass, and it's Alec Brown, the beneficiary. Davis from the free throw area, that one's oh so close. Kind of break open the regular season as Alec Brown lines up a three. Lioneers, funny enough, when they're actually making less threes, Marcus keeps his dribble alive. Floater, still a miss. His jumper is broken, so why not try over here? Finally making one. Lioneers, when their three-point shooting percentage is below 23%, 0 wins, 7 losses, net minus 19 points. So it goes to show their defense also affected by that lack of shooting. But the weird stat is, when their 8 lowest three-point makes to opponents makes is Alec Brown. Look what I found. They are 3 wins and 5 wins and 3 losses. And their 8 worst three-point net shooting games with their opponents. That's their makes versus their opponents' makes. Rebound is going to stay on the Lioneers side. But the caveat is, in their wins, they only win by 5 points, and in their losses, they lose by 25. You see Alec Brown showing off the handles. Number 27, Zhang Zhenya, checking in for the first time, along with Chen Yu-Rei. Pilots going with a 1 import lineup. Oscar switching direction, still stuck on Guandayo as the buzzer sounds. The shot will be waved off. Davis probably thinking not shot so well on the series, so would have really loved to have it. But there you see, it was still on the forward release. left open, a dribble, the 3 on the way, Jordan to the left. And at this point, Hsinchu really a non-factor in the game with another miss. Oscar's big jumper, more rebounding practice for the Pilots. Kicking it all the way to Alex Brown on the far side. Still off. Going back door, Alex Brown erases it and catching the rebound. Little 3-on-1 for the Pilots as they'll slow it up. Tripping and blowing the layup as Alex Brown almost had it. Time for the Lioneers to try to attack on the break. They're patient with it, hacked. Guandayo called for the foul. Definitely hesitated and almost waited for the defense to come rather than just beat his man. You see the shoulder bump. Guandayo, a sturdy guard, but also putting on some muscle recently. Line change for the Lioneers as number 2 Jiang Guangchen is making his playoff debut in the Plus League. Long ago was a member of the Pauian squad in the SBL. Oscar, if you take his series as a whole, averaging 3 points in just 10.5 minutes of play. Goes 1 for 2 as Jason Washburn fresh in. Grabs the board. Jason Washburn calling for space. Now high ball screen. 2 on the side. Chen was out of bounds. But 5.5 minutes or so have gone by. It's been a very inefficient shooting fourth quarter. I don't think really Caminos minds it too much. The squad only 2 for 8. The Lioneers are 1 for 9. Jiang Guangchen from plus range will see that one out of bounds. Not much analysis needed really for this fourth quarter. Going back to scope, you saw Mike Fibra. He had 10 points on 3 of 7 shooting. And again, Lioneers really count on him. A little kick out. Something out. Quick fire 3 is off target. Kind of rushed there after a slow 3-point, the first shot. Anyway, gathers the rebound. 4 on 3 for the Pilots. Post passing Washburn forcing the turnover. And tight quarters. Good numbers. How about from the left side? Jiang Guangchen is showing off his shooting after missing the first. Plays better than number 1 Hsinchu's effort of 1 for 8.
Let's go, Pilots! Let's go, Pilots!
Long dribble going to nowhere. It looks like Camino should get the subs in for the subs. Foul does come. Good stop by Jamarcus there, undercutting Zhang Zhenyang. Under 5 minutes to play, it looks like the Pilots will be moving to 3 wins for Lioneers 2 as Oscar's pretty rainbow. Up to this point in the game, Oscar's played about 25 minutes. Made 4 of 8 threes. Good personal foul. He'll stay in the game, perhaps to get his legs under him. Now, Yuki Camino's really emptying the bench with number 10, Wayne, or Lin Ziwei. He's in the game. Fresh in the game, Toplus or Rubio fouls. Chen thought about it. Now go to the step back. I didn't think he had it. Well. I think the Chinese Taipei national team would be really excited to have an alley-oop laying in, step back 3 shooting Ling Chen on the squad, but sure the Pilots would like him to spend the offseason trying to recover as Lin Ziwei the rebound, and that means he has a stat in the playoffs as the Pilots turn it over in transition. Into the painted area, but loose with the handles. Okay, so the right footwork is how Ling Chen likes it on the step back. Ling Chen is 10. He's got 7 points on the night. Now working the handoff with Ziwei to the other side. And look at this. Madly flanking that runner, but great job finding the space up ahead. Rubio will get a lay-in. And that's Toplus' first score in the Plus League playoff. So maybe not so good numbers, but Oscar's broken his playoff 3 points made mark. Kick out over the head of his Pilots teammates. Zhang Zhenyang had 5 made threes, and the Pilots lost in game 3. And in game 4, played sparingly, 1 for 3 from the outside. Number 2, Zhang Guangqian, actually a native of Taoyuan. If you're kind of tracing his basketball career, was at Taoyuan High School. As Davis airballs a close one. So Taoyuan High School, where Lioneers consultant known as Akyong is one of their special advisors. Ziwei kick out the Zhang Zhenyang, swinging around Ling Chen. He'll try another 3, just short. The building kind of nervous. One of Ling Chen's favorite fans was very emotional when he was nominated as a player of the game in a home win in Washburn. He'll try running the point guard. He'll heave it. swear it looks like a heave as Jamarcus tripping himself up. Rubio from close, will have to earn it from the line. We've been trying to paint a pretty picture with this fourth quarter. As Toyuan hit the offhand, Sun, the ball's on the other hand. Davis out. All local lineup for the Lioneers. The Pilots look to do the same. A beat late, so the playoff debut of rookie Chao Tuyu will have to wait for a moment. It looks like Washburn wants to play the offense. No player called timeout. Ture popping from three. Oh, and the jumper this time, not the set shot. Adding 3 to the Pilots total as we're under a minute and a half. There you see the three-point shooting. Pilots end up taking more shots. A lot of it to this, shall we say, cosmetic fourth quarter. Nice feed. And Linton coming over with a help. Over shooting denied. Out to Mickey. He's been working on that three. Out ahead to Zhang Zheng. Has to chase it though. Spinning into space, and the Pilots will continue to burn clock. For Chao Tuyu, you're still waiting at the scorer's table. Spaced out wide. Toyuan and Washburn on the two-man game. Swinging a turnover. Wang Zigong forced into a miss. Jamarcus tap to Evan. And the scorer's table finally with a chance to buzz in Chao Tuyu. So before the game is over, Jamarcus continue to add to his statistics with that foul, his first of the game. So looking ahead, this series is destined for Hsinchu on a Sunday as he leads it away. Keeping his balance, laying it in. The Pilots up to 97 points, probably their final on the game. Kicking out to Wang Zigong. He'll put up a three, and the miss will seal the fate of the game. Pilots 97, Lioneers 79 is the final here from Taoyuan as the home fans get to start their celebration on a Friday night. Meanwhile, the Lioneers fans probably making a plan for Sunday where they will try to hold off elimination at home. That one will tip off at 5 p.m. with the Pilots one game away from advancing to the Plus League Finals. So we're waiting on the player or perhaps coach to be interviewed by our Mandarin broadcast colleagues in the post game as the Pilots players are getting ready for the celebration. The whole team trying to pose for pictures. Jason Washburn is starting to walk off. Trying to console Toyuan as we'll go to break and wrap things up with our post-game analysis.
位乘客球迷朋友们稍待片刻，也谢谢我们工程师的球迷。让我们欢迎69卢俊祥。 俊祥是今天的最佳飞行员，先请俊祥跟大家说些话吧。
各位乘客辛苦了。
这几场现在到现在心情怎么样？
当然还没结束。
Stop acting hurt 。
他说不要装痛。
没有，当然这阶段的工作还没结束，因为还有3胜，还需要再1胜。那当然这1胜还需要各位乘客的帮忙跟支持啊！
掌声送给卢俊祥。好了，比赛结束呢，我们现在先请俊祥来签领航小夜灯啦，让他可以快点来休息，他真的很辛苦了。That's right。好，稍等一下，俊祥先跟我们 P.LEAGUE crew 一起来合照，全体往后一点，全体往后一点。合照的时候要尖叫，来吧！俊祥要来送出我们的领航小夜灯。哎呀！ 恭喜！来，好的，谢谢卢俊祥。我们要来颁发我们棉豆腐所提供的这片面包枕头。恭喜啊，是我们的黄处长，恭喜你，谢谢你。掌声鼓励一下。看我们中间的摄影朋友。谢谢处长，谢谢，恭喜。 下面一位，你好，恭喜，谢谢。谢谢大家卖力的帮我们干扰客队的罚球。现在全场的朋友，目光移向我们棉豆腐头等舱，时间交给小雨。
没有错。 感谢乘客跟我们一起应援到最后，我需要大家跟我们一起喊一个 "It's our sky"，
It's our sky。
这是我们季后赛的第3胜。
桃园烧起来！
我们成功巩固了我们的飞行基地，给大家一个最热烈的掌声。
耶！谢谢小雨。
没有错，点亮了我们第3盏灯之后，我们今天的比赛也来到尾声了。谢谢一波，谢谢小雨，谢谢最辣的空姐 P.LEAGUE crew， 以及到现在依然留在我们飞行基地的所有乘客，给自己一个最热烈的掌声。我们即将要抢下我们的第4胜，之后我们继续在我们的主场以及客场都可以继续观看我们最激烈的比赛哦。
If you are tuning in late, where have you been? The pilots take Game 5 in a 3-2 series lead. As we saw, perhaps Jason Washburn's concern, trying to console Chen Ray. We might ask about it in the post game. Hopefully, everybody's all right. But there are records to be read out for the pilots on the game. Lu Junxiang breaking his previous playoff scoring high with 27 in this one. And making 5 threes is also a personal record. And the pilots as a squad, 14 3-pointers made is a team record in the playoffs. This really was a 3-quarter game with the Lioneers in the 4th not having the energy or effort to get back in the game, and the pilots corresponded with the emptying of their bench as well. The pilots, again, key to the game, make it hard for Mike at Fibra, and everybody who was out there was ready to defend. Meanwhile, the Lioneers, they had some defensive energy when a steal was available, but you didn't see a lot of that extra effort or max effort on defense. So in Mandarin we say ting pai, or to check, with one win away from the finals. Meanwhile, the Kings are ahead 3-1 and will try to close out the series tomorrow down in Taichung. The Dreamers want to avoid missing out on the finals for a third straight season, but can they pull out the magic? One win 3 times. Well, if you're the Lioneers fans, maybe you can look forward to the squad having a good last-ditch effort at home. But all that in a future broadcast. On behalf of our Mandarin broadcast colleagues, I've been Ryan Chen, and thank you for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.